Magnus was born in 2007, just a normal, beautiful boy. And at 5 months old, he got a seizure. And my husband found it in his crib, seizing blue, almost, we thought that he was gone. From that time, the first seizure, until probably a year old, we must have ridden the ambulance at least 15 times.
Then we started the long process of, finding out what he had and what we have to do. So it was very exhausting. There's no book on it, and we just had to kind of go through hits and misses.
They had put us in some drugs, and obviously the seizures kept coming. Instead of being every month, they were every week or every day, and they just kept lasting longer and longer. The doctor finally decided to do some DNA test, and the test came with a catastrophic form of epilepsy called Dravet syndrome. Besides the longer seizures, the hospital trips, comes with ataxia, comes with speech problems, low immune system, they can't sweat, a lot of photosensitivity. It just is a gamma of things that really is Dravet syndrome.
Every day is challenging because someone has to be with him at all times, from his nurse that comes to our house and rides the bus with him, to when he gets home from school, either me, my wife, or her brother greets him and, gets him organized, and then he's got other medicines throughout the day. And out and about, he can't be more than, 2 or 3 feet from us because he's just so incapacitated for the world.
It was tough to learn that and to see what the world was having for us ahead.
If you look in our garage, it's filled with all kinds of landscaping toys, shovels. He's got a go-kart with a little wagon. One day I went to the bathroom for a minute, and the next thing I know, the front door's open. He's down 2 blocks, and he's looking at a landscaping unit, and he points to the lawnmower. He's like, "Lawnmower." That was the last time that we leave doors unlocked, obviously.
He loves to mow the lawn. Obviously, he won't mow all the lawn. He mows wherever he wants. He won't mow the other part.
The volunteers came out to our house to plan the Make-A-Wish, and they had never heard of a kid wanting to be a landscaper.
It's tough to look for a wish and try to get all these things that excite a kid with a seizure disorder that probably is going to throw him into a seizure. So when they called me and they told me that they had it all planned, I said, well, that sounds just great. When they told us that it was going to be his day, he had a rough night. He got up, and then once he got up, he saw the limousine outside, and then greeted the driver, and he was all excited. So I think that he knew it was all about him. When we got to T-Mobile Park, he got out of there, and he just went through those doors like he knew it was showtime. When we got to the field with these little cars driving around, oh, he was just in heaven. He met Bob, the landscaper, and he came and gave him a big hug, and then he went with him. He didn't even turn around. I mean, he was just ready to go.
He had fun driving in the vehicles around the field, helping put some nails in the tarp. He really liked the hose, of course, because he loves the garden hose at our house, too. We went to Amazon Sphere, which secretly I wanted to see anyway, and it was really amazing in there. He liked all the plants, and he got to water items, too, and release some ladybugs.
To look at all these people that are, putting some of their life on hold, working on the weekends, just to volunteer to bring the smile of a child that we don't know how long he has. I think it's incredible. So there is more good in the world than we think.
Since his wish has passed, I think we can definitely see that, Magnus truly is a landscaper. He's got his leaf blower, which, he actually used this last fall to move all the leaves in the backyard. He's got his overalls. He always puts on his little gloves. It'll be with him forever, just that memory.
Having the opportunity to do something else that is not the hospital and is not the doctors, to focus on something that can bring you joy, and being able to be, a police for the day, whatever for the day, something that you might be able to achieve it if you beat whatever disease you have, and then if that really you want to do, maybe you will become a police later on in life, or when your life is short and you might not be able to get there. I think it's a great opportunity. The things that Magnus has taught us is to live, because we don't know what tomorrow holds. I think that we have to enjoy life no matter what it is. And as long as Magnus has a smile on his face, we'll keep going.